What's up, guys? It is me, Builds in the Flesh. It's been a little while since I posted, but there were some new patch notes that I wanted to go over with you guys. If you're curious about where I've been, I actually moved to Flagstaff, Arizona recently for a travel nurse contract. So I'm out here enjoying the great outdoors and been doing a lot of hiking and trekking and enjoying small town life for a little bit because Dallas, too hot, too crowded. Anyways, I don't want to keep you waiting too long. As far as my lack of posts recently, I've kind of just been on the fence as to whether or not I even wanted to continue doing YouTube or making videos. Still kind of on the fence about it. I haven't really been that into DBD lately, but we'll see if I pump out some more videos here pretty soon. I'm kind of feeling the itch to play again, but not 100% sure, but I still want to discuss these patch notes because I love it whenever they make new perk changes and make the game a little spicy and interesting. So let's hop into it. Also, you get to see my face on this one, trying something a little different. All right, so the first change is actually to Teamwork Power of 2. This effect will linger for a few seconds when out of range. Re-entering the range will go back to maintaining its effects. Decent. Increase the range from 16 meters. Oh, 2, 8, 12, 16 was 12. 4 extra meters, okay. No longer has a cooldown, so you can keep propping this perk every time you can get to prop it. Perfect. No longer deactivates when either survivor loses a health state. This, I think, is a pretty fun boost. I still firmly believe that what this perk is missing is like a little animation, like whenever it's active, that shows a big circle radius around you so you know what the hell 16 meters even is. Because a lot of people have no idea if they're in or out of range. I think if they add that, this will be a pretty fun perk for people. Actually looking forward to trying this one out. Definitely better, and you can't disregard like the haste speed. It's pretty good. Actually, no, this isn't the speed perk, is it? This is the gen perk? No, I think this is the speed perk. All right, next one. Collective Stealth. The other perk that activates when you work on things with a partner. This effect will linger for a few seconds when out of range. Re-entering it will maintain its effects. Increase the range to 16 meters as well. No longer has a cooldown. No longer deactivates when either survivor loses a health state. So basically, if you have a buddy you want to play DBD with, you can just do gens together, get bonus speed, stay close together, go to the next gen, and leave no scratch marks. Sounds pretty good. Again, same thing. Needs a little circle ring around so people know like what the range even is. Corrective action. Thank God they changed this perk. This shit was useless even with newbies. I had this newbie player I was teaching a few weeks ago, and dude, it was so frustrating. Even with corrective action, there were not enough tokens. Like, we were still failing skill checks. It was bad. It was so bad. But now it applies to survivors within 8 meters. So I guess if you're running by someone and they fail a skill check, it still props off. Prevented failed skill checks now become great skill checks. Okay, that's good. So instead of nothing happening, you get a small bonus to gen progression. Maybe this perk will not be completely useless anymore. Fantastic. Inner Focus. Increase the aura reading duration from 6, 8, 10 seconds was 3, 4, 5. So this is a pretty good amount of aura reading time. And there's no range requirement now. I actually really liked Inner Focus, just the way it was. It was kind of like a fun little meme perk that you could use with reactive healing. Whenever someone loses a health state, you see their aura and you gain half your health state back if you're within 32 meters. But now it's actually much better, especially with the Eyes of Belmont. You can get a lot of aura reading every time somebody goes down. This decent perk, really decent perk. We're gonna live forever, my old favorite perk. I used to love this perk. I still love this perk. And now it's buffed. I don't even think it needed a buff. It was really good. Shh, don't tell the developers. Increase healing speed bonus to 150%. Was 100%. This is insane. The endurance effect no longer needs to be activated, so you don't have to get unhooked before you can get the endurance effect. Also, there's a 30-second cooldown on the endurance effect, so you can't pick up back-to-back people and give them endurance. You can only pick up one every 30 seconds, which honestly, that probably wouldn't even happen that often. All right, so here's really cool. A little combo I use is we're going to live forever with a medkit and a syringe on the medkit. And whenever you're healing someone down, use the medkit, activate your syringe right away from them. And then the We're Gonna Live Forever a speed bonus actually applies to the syringe. So they get up in like 2 seconds. It's so funny when it happens. And also they have endurance. Also, don't tell people that because I don't want that to get nerfed. Poised. Whenever you first start repairing a generator, you see the killer's aura for 6 seconds. I wonder if you can just tap the gen, get aura reading, step off it, tap the gen again. Oh, it says first start, so I guess you can't tap it and keep getting aura reading. But that's decent. Increase the duration to 14 seconds was 10 seconds. That's basically when you do a gen, you don't leave scratch marks for like a hot minute. That part I don't even think is really that relevant. It's cool you get to see the killer's aura now. Now at least it does something, but still kind of not really the best perk. Blood Rush. Now these changes look interesting. Now activates for 40, 50, 60 seconds after being unhooked. Previously activated when you're one hook away from death. Blood Rush now deactivates when you perform conspicuous actions and when the exit gates are powered. So it's in the same category as Off the Record and Decisive Strike as like an anti-tunnel perk. Basically what this does is you activate it, you go broken for like 20 seconds, but you get your exhaustion back, so you can use this to chain sprint bursts together. So let's say you jump off the hook, sprint burst away, killer comes back for you, pop Blood Rush, sprint burst away again, and then I don't even think it matters if you're broken with Off the Record because you can still tank a hit after that. Blood Rush is actually be pretty good. There's going to be some really naughty anti-tunneling setups now. This is a good change. I like it. Quick Gambit. When chase, see the auras of other survivors. Quick Gambit now has a 60-second cooldown upon losing a health state. Reduced repair speed bonus to 5% was 8%. Repair speed no longer has limited range. So basically now, when you're chased, you can see where your teammates are, so you can avoid sandbagging your bros. And everybody else who's working on a gen gets a 5% increased speed. That's almost like a free deja vu for your team when you're in chase. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good because you can do chase better, not run into your teammates. So in a way, it's kind of like a pseudo bond for chase, but also gives you some gen repair speed progress. I think this perk is pretty solid now. I like this change a lot. And now the last one. Distortion no longer has tokens and instead deactivates once used until the next time you are chased. Increase the duration to 12 seconds. Yeah, fuck that.